Hey, Facebook group, good afternoon. Actually, maybe still good morning, I'm not sure. I don't watch the time. I'm productive in my own ways every day, and I hope everything is well with you wherever I find you today, truly. Tuesday, March the 9th, you're in a good mindset. You're moving ahead in this week. And what I want to chat with you guys about is persisting and persistence in life. As you know, I mentioned to a lot of you, I'm spending the next 10 months reading every single one of the 10 scrolls with Og Mandino, reading each scroll 3 times a day. Morning when I wake up, midday after lunch, and then out loud to myself in the evening. So I'm on scroll 3, March. You may have heard this before. I'm going to not read the whole thing, but I'm going to read you a couple points to make me lift you up today, as I need to be lifted up today. And I think a lot of people need to be perhaps understanding I will persist until I succeed. I was not delivered into this world in defeat, nor does failure course in my veins. I am not a sheep waiting to be prodded by my shepherd. I am a lion, and I refuse to talk, to walk, to sleep with the sheep. I will hear not those who weep and complain. How many of us sit there and listen to those that say no to us, and we get into sort of sulky world and the rest of the day is over? And complain, for their disease is contagious. Let them join the sheep. The slaughterhouse of failure is not my destiny. I will persist until I succeed. Further down, I will be likened to the raindrop which washes away the mountain. Think of that raindrop, drip, drip, drip against the mountainside. The ant who devours a tiger, the star which brightens the earth, the slave who builds a pyramid. I will build my castle 1 brick at a time, for I know that small attempts, repeated will complete my undertaking. I will persist until I succeed. This one chapter really speaks to me every time I read it 3 times a day. Here we go. I will never consider defeat, and I will remove from my vocabulary such words as quit, cannot, unable, impossible, out of the question, improbable, failure, unworkable, hopeless, and retreat. Did you hear that list of words? How many of those words are you playing in your mind every single day? For they are the words of fools. I will avoid despair, but if the disease of the mind should affect me, then I'll work on despair. I will toil and I will endure. I will ignore the obstacles at my feet and keep mine eyes on the goals above my head. For I know that where dry desert and green grass grows. So that was from scroll number 3. I will persist until I succeed. And to finish off, in my journal, in listening to our leadership training call on Saturday, Team Elite Paige Riffle wrote something brilliantly that I'd never thought of as a goal. And here it is. So a visual to give you a sense. She goes, imagine a linear line, okay? A linear line, as you can see on my screen here. And you set an obstacle, and you've got obstacles in front of you, okay? A linear line and obstacles. How big is that obstacle in your mind? Now, if you cannot see your goal over that obstacle, you're going to quit. You're going to give up. You're going to say it's not worth it. But if your goal, here's the linear line and your obstacle's here, if your goal is up here, you will be able to see your goal above the obstacle. I just love that imagery, and I want to just share with you. So again, a linear line, you set your obstacles, you got your obstacle here, and if your goal is somewhere here, you cannot see that goal over your obstacles, and you're going to quit. But if your goals are way up here, you are going to go over the obstacle, around the obstacle, beside it, through it, whatever you need to do to reach that goal, because it's bigger than the obstacles in front of you. I hope that's making sense to you from a visual perspective. A lot of us have goals, but our obstacles are bigger than our goals. So do we press on? No, eventually we fizzle out and we let go of reaching those goals. So if this is your linear line, making sure that your obstacles, and we're all going to have obstacles. We all know that. Make sure that that goal of yours is way up here so that every day you wake up, you can see that goal up there. And every day you're going to be pounded with obstacles like I am. Stuff happens, life happens. But when those obstacles are nowhere near where your goal is, way up there, as she said, you're going to win in the game of life, in the game of business, whatever you may be doing. Okay? Because if you want it badly enough, you're going to see that goal. It's going to exceed. It's going to be much grander than the obstacles you see in your life, and you will continue to march on. You will continue to persist until you succeed. Okay, guys, I hope you got some value from that. That really spoke to me. I'm reading that scroll number 3 times a day for the next 27, 28 days. Game changer of a scroll. Hope that brought some value to you. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.